Hey, Benaddicts! Alright, you guys have been clamouring for it for ages, so here we go. A nice little Q&A vlog with yours truly. Before we start though, I'd just like to thank everybody who's subscribed to my channel, asked questions today, and just watched my videos really. It's really made this whole endeavour worthwhile. @yeah has a question. So, Benedick, why do you want Claudio to get with all these famous people and go out with them? That's the whole point about it. I don't want him to go out with all these famous people because they're famous and they're far away and living in Hollywood. Therefore, he'll obsess about them all the time and watch their movies and love them. But he will never actually get close enough to experience the pain and heartbreak that will eventually result from actually being in a relationship with them. And you just end up writing poetry, staring forlornly out of windows and listening to lots of Coldplay, alright? And I am not gonna let that happen to Claudio. This one's from Lily Searchfield on YouTube. Ben, I'm very concerned about Charlie. How is he dealing with his bird traumas? Lily, I'm not gonna lie, those incidents weigh pretty heavily around his neck. He's kept awake at night. They haunt his dreams. It's very tough stuff, believe me. This one's from another YouTuber, Mariana Marin. She asks, Ben, how did you meet Beatrice? When did I meet her? I think I was like 14, 15. I met her through Pedro, that's the important thing. Because we were like sworn brothers. We tried to do this blood oath. And sorry, no, that's a tangent. I'm avoiding the tangent. Sticking to the story. Anyway, she was up visiting Pedro and Hero and Ursula and all that for the summer. And, I don't know, it just sort of really clicked. Spent the entire summer running around the place, insulting people, playing practical jokes. It was great fun. And then, I don't really know what happened, to be honest. Something changed. She started to feel like she meant all the insults that we just used to banter around with. It was really weird, and then the next summer she was even more standoffish. It just, yeah. But it doesn't matter. I've got Claudio now. I don't need her. Starfire Pilgrim has asked a whole bunch of questions, so I'm going to answer a couple of them now. Cats or dogs? Dogs, obviously. Where is Waldo? Who the fuck is Waldo? Does she mean Wally? I am Wally. Which historical figure would you like to be haunted by? Well, I have to say this one is pretty easy. There is no question that I would like to be haunted by the greatest historical playwright that has ever lived, you know? He's written plays that are timeless classics that we still look at school today, you know? And I think we, as a society, really owe him so much just in terms of literature. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Christopher Marlowe. Tilda Bostwick asks, why did you come to New Zealand, Ben? I don't know. The family just migrated south for the winter and never came back. Tess on Facebook asks, is that your real accent, Ben? If so, how many others can you do? Yes it is. There's Irish first of all, which is nice and sing-song like this. My grandpa's Scottish as well, so I've sort of picked up a light Scottish accent from him sometimes that I do. I'll just throw in some random words and sentences and suddenly they'll be Scottish. American, you've got your cliched American kind of deal, like this. And then you move south into a more, hello there, I'm Blanche Dubois. Then you hop across the ocean into Mother Russia. Hello, key in the Russian accent is to delete random words. And then there's more of a South African kind of deal. Fryer, are you going to eat that in the car? Weirdly, can he do a New Zealand accent? No one quite knows why. I always try it out like this, and then it just never quite works out. Oh yes, hello, I'm Benedick. Hello, fish on chops. Hello. Hello! That's about it for our questions today, I think. Feel free to keep asking me more questions, and I might do another one then. But yeah, seriously, thank you so much for all your questions. You are all, I love you, all my Benaddicts. So yeah, thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking my videos, and make sure you keep watching. See you later. When will my husband return from the war? When will Claudio return from the supermarket?